Hey guys, my name is Blue Spirit and you are watching the very first episode of Adventure Bay, my new project that I've announced a few months ago, I think, and I've been working on since basically the last episode of Allure Hills, which then aired. And I think since then I've been working on this park, or at least the idea for this park. Like I said in the last few videos that I did, I'm kind of bummed out on Allure Hills. I'm not really feeling it, not really satisfied with the park as it is standing right now. So I might go back to that park somewhere in the future. I'm not really too sure. I will definitely go back one day, but I'm just not sure when and in what time costs. And you know, I'm really happy with the park and how it turned out, but the idea is kind of bugging me a bit, and you know, I'm not really too sure about it. But that is why I started this park, and why I've been working on Adventure Bay for so long, and why you haven't really seen videos of it, because I really wanted to do something that I'm really proud of, and which I can consider my best work so far. And you know, when I'm looking at this picture you are seeing right now, I really am proud of what I did, and I consider the things that I did already in the park to be the best work that I've been doing so far. And you know, we'll take a quick tour of what I've built so far, then explain a little bit about what Adventure Bay is, what it's going to be, and what it's going to be for in the future, what it means for the future of my channel, for example. But yeah, so what you are seeing right now is the entrance area of the park, and you might have guessed it a little bit already, but it's a little bit, you know, a little bit inspired by the entrance area of Island of Adventure, and that's what this park is going to be based around. It's not going to be an exact copy or recreation, much like what I did in Allure Hills, but this park is going to be a little bit based on Islands of Adventure in the sense to how the park is constructed, how it's laid out, and you know, a little bit of the entrance area is inspired by the port of entry in Island of Adventure, of course. So yeah, I'll explain that a little bit, because there is kind of like a teeny tiny backstory to the park, where like an old adventurer or explorer found this old harbor, which is like the entrance of the park, which he found, and decided from, okay, this is going to be my base camp for my new adventures all over the world. So he built a new camp, a new village or city, so to say, which is going to be the main street, and from there on out, which is that will be the new harbor, so which is located near a lake, and that will be the base camp for his new adventures. So the lake will be like the sea or something, and around that lake there will be all the themed lands, but much more on that later, because I wanted to show you a little bit of the old harbor, or the entrance, so to say. So like I said, it's a little bit based on Islands of Adventure, but it's also a little bit based on the new entrance area that Toverland is creating at the moment, which is open in the summer of this year, 2018. And you know, ever since I started working on Adventure Bay, I had these concepts of Toverland and Island of Adventure in my head, and you know, I've combined the two, and I'm really happy with the results actually. So this will connect to a parking lot, which will be down here, and you know, the first thing you will notice probably, which is going to be the weenie of the entrance areas, will be this lighthouse or fire tower or whatever it's called. That will be the center point of this area, much like the lighthouse was in an actual harbor. So that sells the idea a little bit of the harbor itself, since it's very close to the water, you know, that makes sense, so to say. And it's a little bit ruined, which could sell the idea of that being old, a little bit abandoned. So you know, that's what I had in mind, and that's the overall theme of this area, and which I really like actually. And you know, I will go over the separate things which are in the entrance area, it's not really much. So we have these ticket booths over here, which is very simple, a simple design actually. There's not really much to say about it. There is going to be, and as you can see, there is lots of detail in it. Small details, so to say. So we've got the custom roofs, these planks, which is custom. These are the spooky planks, if you want to know. So it's a lot of custom things and lots of small details, and that's going to be like the main premise of this park. I really want to go crazy with the details, so to say, like small Easter eggs or something. That's really something that I enjoyed while walking through Islands of Adventure, virtually of course, because I've never visited the park. Unfortunately, but that's going to be like a thing that I really want to focus on. So highly themed things with lots of details and but maintaining realism, because I am a sucker of realism, of course, which we'll see in a second. Spoiler alert. But so yeah, we have these ticket booths. We have 4 in total. I think those are plenty enough, because most people purchase tickets online nowadays, or at least in my here in the Netherlands, and how I see people, they mostly buy them online. So there are 4 or at least 8 in total are plenty of ticket booths. So right next to that and underneath the lighthouse is the guest relations, or the guest service, or however you can call it, which is going to be a small little shop. I will do interiors in this park. That's something that I really want to do. And that's going to be in here. So yeah, there's just a small little thing at the front, like say when you're lost something or found something, you can drop it off over here. When you want like to buy maybe priority tickets or something, you can buy them over here, or have complaints or anything, you can go here. Then on the right side of the ticket booths, we have a small entrance called the group entrance, and this is basically the entrance for groups, and groups can use this. I'm not really too sure how often you can see this in real parks. Here in the Netherlands, there is definitely a big amount of parks that use them. I'm not really sure about other parks, but I thought it was a nice addition to it. And I haven't really hide it away or anything. It's in pretty plain sight, and that's because I'm thinking of like when it's really busy and people are coming from all over the country or world to go to this park, let's say in the summer events or some summer nights or anything, and it's really busy. You could use this entrance just as a regular entrance or exit when the park closes or anything, just to get the flow of the people moving a little bit more. And I've tested it out a little bit, and it works really well, because most people use this one, but when it's get really busy, people tend to use this one as well. And it also holds from where they are coming from, say from this spot where I got put spawn points, and over here, they will of course use this one. But if I point them over here and here, people will use this one. So it's a fun little thing to play with that and do things around that. So yeah, that's basically it. So we have a group entrance and some ticket booths, and then once you pass the ticket booths themselves, either by buying tickets or just walking by them, you come in this little square, just like a gathering point or something. And before the park opens, you can actually go to here, which connects to the guest relations, and it's called Explorer's Coffee. It's just a small shop which you can buy coffee or tea, or maybe some iced drinks or anything, or some bread or bagels or anything, just to get you started before the park opens. Because I imagine people coming really soon to the park and being there before the park opens and say, I want some coffee or anything, and they can go in there if they want. And then of course we have the turnstiles over here. The design I used was originally made by CTR Sint and Lone Wolf in the park called Xu, but I used it over here, changed some colors here and there. But overall, I really like the design of it. And then of course we have this gate for, say, when big events are there, or just some small maintenance wagons need to come in or anything. That's basically it. And as you can see, this is very much inspired by Island of Adventure, of course, with the scaffolding above the entrance. Fortunately, we don't really have covers to cover these up with like drapes or curtains or anything. That would really be nice to have as well. But I think this works as well, and adds some things which wouldn't be there if I hadn't placed them. You know, I think it's looking much better with them than without, which isn't often the case. But you know, I think it looks nice. So that's basically the entrance, and it's, like I said, it's going to be like in the old harbor. And once you pass these wooden bridges, you will enter the new harbor. So this is kind of like a transition area, which will then go into the main streets. Of course, we can have some toilets, some lockers, some restaurants and stuff like that. And of course, that will all connect to the group entrance or exit, or you know, thing over here. So that will connect to here, and then we have the main street strip over here. So that's basically what I have so far, or what I have to show you so far. There is something else in the park, like these wooden shops in. Like, as you can see over here, some vendors or stuff like that. Of course, we have this coaster, spoiler alerts, over here. I've posted some teasers on this, so this isn't really a surprise, but it's going to be in the park, and I'm really excited for it. So that's basically the idea for the entrance area. Like I said, there's going to be a parking lot, which will be featured in next episode. Then we have the entrance, and then the main street, which will be episode 3, I think. And that's basically what I've been doing over the past few months, what I've been planning, what I've been making, and I'm really happy with it. I really consider this my best work so far, and I'm really proud of it, and I hope you like it too as well. So yeah, let me know. One thing that I want to add, or want to say though, is, like I said, there will be a lake in the middle here at the end of the main street. And then around that lake we have several themed lands. One you can see, or at least the beginning of one you can see over here, which will be like a frontier / forest / thingy over here, which will be like themed around the mining, or the you know, something along those lines. Maybe I'm thinking of like North United States, Canada, that type of nature, or forest, which will be around here, and then some like a fantasy land theme very close to it, and then of course some other themes as well, like a Viking theme, and maybe a jungle theme, maybe an Atlantis theme. I'm having some ideas in my head that I really want to explore some more, which is funny because this is all about exploring and adventures and stuff. Okay, never mind. Sorry, it's been a long day. But yeah, that's basically the idea that I'm having, and like I said, it's much more inspired by, again, real life parks and ideas that are in the real world. But I really want to give my original and own style and touch to it, and I think so far I've succeeded very well, and I'm really liking where this is going, and I really hope you do too. And yeah, I'm really feeling this park so far, and I can't wait to get started on new areas and Main Street and everything. So yeah, if you like this as well, let me know, of course, in the comments down below. And I have a question for you to ask, and you can answer that in the comments as well, or you know, click the poll which is appearing right now. What you would like to see in these videos, because I've been feeling some debate in the last few weeks or months, actually on Discord, on Twitter, on the forums, whether or not people like time-lapse videos anymore. I know some people do, but I also know that some people like overview videos like this one, where I just go over the things that I've been building in the past week or past weeks or anything, and just, you know, show what I did and not actually show what I'm building, if that makes sense. And I myself tend to do these overview videos more often, because I think there is much more to show than you can accomplish more when you do these overview videos instead of the time-lapse videos, because there is going a lot of time and work in those time lapses. So I feel like doing these overview videos is going to be a lot faster and making me able to push out videos more and more. But at the same time, I work faster when I'm not recording, or at least I feel that way. And you know, I tend to more to doing these overview videos like this one. But I want to get your opinion on this as well, because you of course are my viewers, and I would like well, not really to satisfy you or anything. I just want your opinion and like to know what you would like to see on this channel. Would you like to see more overview videos like this, where I just show off and go over what I built in the past few weeks, so to say? Or would you like time lapses, or maybe real life builds, or maybe I should combine them? So let me know in the comments below, or in a poll, like I said, which appeared a second ago. And yeah, let me know about that, and I would really like your intel on this, because I really think that would help the channel. But yeah, that's basically all I'm having to show right now. Like I said, in the next episode we will get started on the parking lot, and the episode after that we will start on the main street. And in the meantime, you know, we'll just work on the park some more, post some teaser images on Twitter if I have them, and you know, you can see them over there if you would like. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think of this, if you liked everything you saw in this video already, maybe in the past videos as well. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and also consider leaving a like on this video. It doesn't cost much, just one click on the button, and that will do. You know, it really helps out the channel if you would do that. You know, it would spread out my video more on the internet, and get some more viewers, and get some more people around, because I really think it would be nice to have a larger community to share my work with. So yeah, again, thanks so much for watching this video, and I really hope to see you next time. Again, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and if you want, of course, and leave a like I said. Again, so many thanks for watching this episode. I'm going to sign off now. Enjoy some cinematic shots with some teasers for the next episode, and I really hope to see you next time. Bye bye.